It's a landmark decision on tainted ministers, a decision that brings both relief and is a challenge to Narendra Modi as well as the state government. Rejecting a PIL against tainted ministers, the Supreme Court today made it clear that it was the prerogative of the Prime Minister to choose his ministers. The court, however, observed that the Prime Minister and the Chief Ministers were expected to act as per the constitutional trust reposed in them and should not include people with criminal antecedents in their cabinet. Hearing a 10-year-old petition on tainted ministers, the Apex Court refused to encroach upon this legislative right of the Prime Minister. In the last hearing, remember, the government had contended that only Parliament can decide what would constitute as being a criminal past of a minister.
मेरा ये पिटीशन था कि क्या ऐसे आदमी जिनके अगेंस्ट में गंभीर आपराधिक मामले चल रहे हैं, चार्जशीट सबमिट हो चुके हैं, कॉग्निजेंस ले दिए, ऐसे आदमी क्या मिनिस्टर, प्राइम मिनिस्टर, चीफ मिनिस्टर बहाल हो सकते हैं? कोर्ट में 3 जजमेंट आए हैं। जो मेजॉरिटी जजमेंट है उन्होंने कहा कि नहीं, संविधान का जो ऐसे कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शंस नहीं है प्राइम मिनिस्टर पर एक्सप्लिसिटली, लेकिन प्राइम मिनिस्टर को और चीफ मिनिस्टर को चाहिए कि ऐसे किसी आदमी को जिनके अगेंस्ट में चार्जशीट सबमिट हो गया हो गंभीर मामले में या कॉग्निजेंस ले लिया जा चुका हो या चार्ज फ्रेम हो चुका हो, उन्हें मिनिस्टर नहीं अपॉइंट करें।
ये जब सही फैसला है तो संविधान के मुताबिक है। इन्होंने जो कहा है, जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट की एडवाइस है प्रधानमंत्री को, उसके ऊपर प्रधानमंत्री विचार करेंगे। उनका कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल प्रेरोगेटिव है, तो अब उनका दायित्व होगा कि वो किस तरह का इल्ज़ाम है उसको ख्याल में रखते हुए अपना प्रेरोगेटिव को एक्सरसाइज करें। और मैं समझता हूं कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने बिल्कुल सही किया।
So Justice Deepak Mishra's judgment is the lead judgment, and he has clearly held that though it may not be possible to read a clear limitation in the powers of the Prime Minister and Chief Minister regarding appointment of ministers on the basis of doctrine of implied limitation, the framers of the Constitution have reposed great public trust and responsibility on these high dignitaries. They should not appoint any such person who is undergoing a serious criminal charge and is being tried in the courts. For that will be against the principles of democracy, will be contrary to the discharge of public trust, and which will always be also be against public morality.
I think we welcome it. It is something that the whole country has been anticipating and waiting. And when we talk about, a certain kind of probity in public life and people living up to the expectations of the electorate, it all starts by disqualifying ministers who have any kind of a criminal case pending, or for that matter, there has been a lot of speculation in the past as well as to why governments all across the board have supported, leaders with the track record which is questionable. So we welcome it completely. And I think the good point is that the judge said that no disqualification can be prescribed. It's expected for the Prime Minister not to appoint persons against whom charges are framed and is facing a trial. And the Prime Minister and the Chief Ministers should decide and act accordingly. So we welcome it completely.
Now, while the Supreme Court has rejected the petition, it has left the Modi government in a moral fix. Nearly 30% of ministers in Narendra Modi's government have declared criminal cases. A whopping 18% have serious criminal cases registered against them. Of the 45 odd ministers in the cabinet, 8 have cases including those related to attempted murder, causing communal disharmony, kidnapping, electoral violations, amongst others. Now, among those who have charges pending against them are cabinet ministers Uma Bharti, Nitin Gadkari, Ramvilas Paswan, Menka Gandhi and Harsh Vardhan. The junior ministers include Dharmendra Pradhan, General V.K. Singh, Jual Oram, Upendra Kushwaha, Rao Sahib Dada Rao Danve, Sanjeev Kumar Balyan and Narendra Singh Tomar. Now, the worst offenders in this list is Water Resources Minister Uma Bharti, who has cases of attempted murder and rioting registered against her. Charges have also been filed against the firebrand leader in a case relating to illegal payments in connection with an election.